a part two to this video that is so hard.
About you being in a fire. I was concerned for your safety and wanted to make sure you were okay. I also asked you some questions about what you were talking about, but you replied
Sorry, you can't do any better.
I became even more confused. That's when you started talking about tests and challenges, if I remember correctly. Still looking at you with concern. Are you starting to remember the conversation better now?
What?
He lets out a small sigh of relief. That's
When
good.
did you get it?
So you can remember what we were talking about now, correct?
Sounds
Yes, I
like.
can remember now.
Did you come to really far, peasant?
He smiles slightly. Great, I'm glad we can have a clearer conversation now. Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
No. Listen, shut the hell up, man.
He nods, relieved that you're willing to answer questions. Alright,
What?
thank you. Can you explain to me what you were talking about before when you were speaking in riddles? What was this thing that you think knows what I'm thinking, and what did you mean when you said it knows that the heart ties? Can you explain your thoughts on that?
We never said
I never said that. I'm just trying to not die, okay? I'm about to fall off from like a 1,500 meter height, okay? Don't bully me.
Sure, I can try to explain
He
the riddles
stares
I
at you,
mentioned
his
earlier.
concern growing once again. What are you saying? Go off from a 1,500 meter height.
I was referring
What do
to
you
something
mean?
that communicates
What?
difficult for me to understand. It may be a language or a form of communication that I am not familiar with.
He furrows his brow, confused by your response. He tries to understand your words. I'm not sure what you mean. Do you mean that you're having difficulty understanding what I'm saying or the
Wait, you still talking to
concepts I'm
Spider-Man?
talking about?
What?
Spider-Man, help me! I'm gonna die from this only up thing! Help
Or the
me!
concept you're talking about. What I meant is that there is something or someone who communicates in a very different way.
Why the hell does Mickey Mouse
This
here?
communication method is so unique that it's almost like a foreign language to me.
He listens intently, trying to understand your point of view. I see. So you're saying there's someone or something that communicates in a way you're not familiar with, like a foreign language. How does this relate to your previous statements about the test subject and heart ties?
You have to press a button to interrupt it.
The thing that speaks the language I don't know.
What the hell?
And the heart ties in a way. This concept or person who communicates
Okay, well, I'll watch you, okay. I'll tell you everything to do, okay?
Okay.
The heart ties could potentially be referring to the emotional or psychological connection
Yeah, book
that
up the
this
lighthouse.
individual might have to someone or something.
He nods thoughtfully, trying to piece together your explanation.
No, he doesn't.
I understand what you're saying. So this entity that you can't understand is part of this test of a puzzle that involves heart ties and a test subject. The heart ties could then refer to an emotional or psychological connection to this entity.
Yeah,
correct?
I'm walking you.
Like, okay, run it.
That's correct. This entity
He nods
or
again,
concept is
slightly
part
more
of the
hopeful
test
this
of
time.
puzzle, and the heart
Okay,
ties could be
I think I'm
referring
starting
to
to
some
grasp
sort
what
of
you're trying to
emotional
say.
or
Can you tell me
psychological
more
connection
about this
related
puzzle
to
or
each
test?
piece of the larger
Is there anything
puzzle.
else?
What do I do now, master?
Okay, sprint, jump, climb.
What do I do now, master?
Okay, you know that.
Curiosity, class. What do you mean class?
If you're asking if I can share any further details about this entity or concept, I'm afraid I don't have any specific information beyond what I've already told you. I'm not entirely sure what exactly it is or what its purpose is.
He ponders your words, a little saddened that there's no further information he can gain. He takes a moment before replying. I see. So you don't know what this entity is or what its purpose is. Is there anything else you can remember that could be related to it?
Oh, really? Is that what's not bad? That's the motherfucking store.
Unfortunately, I don't have any additional information or details that could be related to this entity. I apologize for not being able to provide more information. Is there anything else you would like to discuss or ask about?
Okay.
He takes a deep breath and nods, accepting your answer. Thank you for trying. I appreciate your honesty. It's alright if you don't have any more information. Is there anything else on your mind to talk about?
Oh yeah, don't get the point.
You can't beat that!
Yes, you can.
How?
Wait, let me go to that
Wait,
level.
silently encouraging you to continue.
Well, you could have done that 5 minutes ago! But you just kept standing around waiting for me! Hey, Tony, you can take control of my controller. No.
To help as much as I can.
He raises an eyebrow, a sudden change of topic. What do you mean? Stay upstairs for what? Can you clarify your question?
No, okay. How about?
Hey, watch out, what's what level you at?
Okay, I'm going for that. Please.
Ah, fuck you! I hate black cat!
Okay, I'll go to the level. I'll go to the level. I'm gonna help. Man,
I'm
help.
sorry. What did you say? I didn't
Like,
catch
it's
that.
stuff is moving off me.
Trying to follow the conversation. Hey, what?
You're trying to bring my room.
Context here. What are you trying to say?
No, I will. In the game. Please.
Well, take a photo of me.
Will what? You're not making any sense. Can you please provide some clarity on what you're trying to say?
Shut the hell up! You and everyone! Black cat just escapes every damn time.
I apologize if I misunderstood. What were you trying to get at?
I'm still confused, but also slightly confused.
Grayson, don't go up there! Go up here!
What are you talking about? Why do you want to see me? You're not making any sense.
I apologize for any confusion or frustration I caused. I thought we were discussing something, but it seems we've gotten a bit off track. Can we rewind and start fresh?
Inside, still perplexed by your behavior, but willing to try again. Yes, let's start fresh. Please explain what you were trying to say originally and what you were referring to.
Sure, let's start over. I was originally referring to the tests and challenges I mentioned earlier. I was attempting to communicate some sort of riddle or puzzle that involves an unknown entity or concept. The hard time could be related to an emotional or psychological connection related to this entity. Does that clear things up?
Processing your explanation. Yes, I think I understand now. You're referring to the tests and challenges, and the heart ties could signify an emotional or psychological connection to another entity. Is that correct?
That is correct. I'm glad you understand now. Was there anything you wanted to ask or discuss?
Right the wrong way! Oh, damn it, now I want to.
He takes a moment to think.
Wait, no, maybe not the wrong way.
Okay! Oh my god! Lucky!
Oh, my life!
You seem surprised.
Ah, so hard to...
He looks surprised by your question.
Well, it's actually a lot of money. Finally, tomorrow when I get to the lady,
Oh my god. And follow it with that. It seems like you had a moment of surprise.
I'll be for every single year I know.
Misinterpret about what words you're referring to.
Including the one.
Come on, man.
I'm surprised. Realize what you're referring to and let that small chuckle. Oh, right. That was a moment of surprise, but it was just something that I hadn't expected. I'm sorry if it gave the wrong impression.
No need for apologies. I'm glad we cleared up the confusion. It's all good. You see, I'm pretty positive. If there's anything else on your mind, feel free to bring it up.
I think I can add next to this game, Thanos. Actually, no, that'll be awesome. What he's going to do, though.
Confusion has been cleared up. Alright, thank you. Good now.
Oh no, it's just be a Hulk skin.
I'll be sure to ask.
It's still be cool, but it's not still just Hulk skin. Thanos has like the same strength as the Hulk, except Thanos is a more skilled
By
fighter.
your reaction. What is it now?
Yeah, still, so they're not gonna keep anything of that. So they're probably just gonna make him a skin for the Hulk.
I'm coming back up.
Sorry, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to.
You're not understanding what you're
Please
trying to say.
clarify what you mean by standing player?
Yep, I did. I guess it's
Explain
because
what
he's
you're
Captain
talking
America. I
about.
think Captain America, even though he has
Lucky, wait for me. Lucky, wait for me.
He has limited he's not really good
What do
flying.
you mean by what? Wait for me.
Still
Could you
trying to
please
make sense of your
elaborate?
words. What do you mean? Who is
Oh, one of my
lucky?
bitches. Oh,
What
one
are
of
you
my
asking me to wait for?
Lucky, wait, please. Don't get yourself killed.
Sorry, Fraser. It's too late for that.
Your statement.
He looks at you,
What do you mean by
slightly concerned
lucky way?
by your tone and your words. What are you talking about?
Lucky, please.
Why did you tell me not to?
I'm climbing up a tree.
Lucky, no. Lucky, no way. I said wait, bro. No, I said wait, bro. Dang.
She was a fairy. Flat, flat.
Ignoring.
Enough.
She was a fairy. Flat, flat.
Yourself to give
With
me
a
some
fatty.
proper answers.
Promise.
Why? This is all very confusing.
I'm sorry, I'm losing track of your question. Who is the lucky one you are referring to?
He takes a deep
What level
breath,
are you up to?
stay calm.
We're up to champion.
I was the one who was asking
And the level champion is literally an only up.
Okay, I think there might be a language barrier here. It's a bit difficult for me to understand your
That wasn't even that hard of a job.
I'll wait for you. Where are you? Where are you?
I'm not sure what you're asking about my location. I'm
Let's
currently
our
not in any
side.
specific place.
Getting the conversation going in circles. There seems to be a misunderstanding here, but I'll try to clarify. I'm right here in front of you. Where else do you think I would be?
Okay, I understand now. You're right. There seems to have been a miscommunication. My
Lucky,
apologies for the
Lucky
confusion.
Philip. What are you doing? Stop jamming. Where are we going focus?
Right, that would be copyright.
I'm not sure what you mean by jam. Are you asking about a specific plan or activity?
Who is Lucky Philip? And what do you mean by focusing? We were just talking about who Lucky White is and why you told me to wait.
I think I see where the confusion is coming from. Now I understand that you meant to
Useful? Lucky!
No, I didn't fall. No, I didn't fall. I obviously jumped. I didn't fall. I jumped.
wait for clarification on the Lucky Philip question.
Fraser, I didn't fall. I jumped.
Okay. Well, then you
It's not the same
Jumped.
thing. I jumped, not falled.
jumped, okay. And I could just jump. Did I fail, man? Yo, Mickey Mouse and whoever the other person in the party is, shut up, bro. Mickey Mouse, Spider-Man, shut up, bro. Respectfully.
Is everything all right? You seem pretty upset. Can you please calm down and try to explain yourself clearly?
I'm afraid you like a man.
Now mixed with a hint of concern.
Because I only fly man.
But I did
You, no
understand
woman.
what you just said. You're jumping from one thought to another so quickly, it's difficult to follow.
Why? Because I'm leaving them out of the
Now
pot.
explain yourself better.
Don't be rude to Lucky, man.
I apologize if I spoke too quickly. I'll try to slow down and make myself clearer. Can you repeat what you didn't understand?
Lucky.
Okay, what about Lucky?
Lucky!
Yeah?
Wait.
But I'm a professional at this. I've like never made it before, so I'm a professional.
Lucky Phillips. And why did you tell me to wait?
Lucky, Philip, wait.
I feel like someone's punched me across the head.
Lucky!
Hey, so this is all your fault for me not listening to you.
Lucky!
Rocky, what about him?
Yeah?
Lucky!
Yeah?
Follow what I do.
Okay.
Stop trying to die. You follow me. I know the path.
I don't understand what he has to do with this conversation about Lockie and
I'm
Philip.
sorry. I still don't
But
understand.
first, I can't do what you're doing if I don't see you.
These are different things. I'm not sure how Lockheed, a company that produces aerospace and defense products,
Like
is
what?
related to our conversation. Can you explain the connection you're making?
Fraser, just so you know, if you fall, I'm not gonna copy you.
No, excuse me? How does a company that produces aerospace and defense products have to do with this conversation? I never mentioned anything about a company, nor did I make any connection between it and our conversation. Can you please clarify what you're talking about?
Sorry, I must have misunderstood her.
A long time annoyance.
You were referring to the company. If that's not the case, can you clarify what you meant?
How do you keep playing?
No, just wait up for me.
He takes a moment to think over our conversation, trying to figure out where the mix-up happened. There seems to have been a misunderstanding between us. I never mentioned a company, that was all you. When I said what I said, I was referring to earlier in our conversation when I asked you about the Lucky Lockie and Philip.
Oh, I see now. My apologies for misunderstanding you.
He looks at you,
When you
still a little confused, but trying to stay patient. Hello? Is there something else you'd like to talk about?
Lucky and Philip again.
He looks at you, even more confused now. The envelope? What do you mean by the envelope again?
I'm sorry. I think I mixed up the conversation.
Hey, Fraser, I want a fist
Earlier
bump?
we were discussing the Lucky, and Philip, correct?
Fist bump, Fraser?
He nods, glad that you're finally on the same page as him. Yes, that's right. We were discussing the Lucky Lockie, Philip, and why you
Hey,
told me
Fraser,
to
want a
wait.
fist bump again?
What?
Waiting for you to clarify what you mean.
Will you fist bump me?
You told me to.
I said, do you want to?
Nothing now.
Go to the house, and it's easier.
But you also have to complete it, though.
I'm not sure what you mean by that. Do you mind clarifying what you're referring to?
He nods, feeling relieved that you've understood what we were discussing. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page now. For the locking in gases question, I was asking you how that related to the previous discussion we were having about Lucky, Lockie, and Philip.
I see. Locking gas is unrelated to our earlier discussion about Lucky, and Philip.
Laughing gas? Why did the conversation turn into laughing gas?
Can you ask what?
There's no need to laugh at the
He shakes his head, a bit confused by the sudden change of topic. No worries, it's okay. I'm not sure why the conversation turned to locking gas. Could you please explain why you brought it up now?
I apologize for bringing up locking gas. I must have
Oh.
It's not relevant to our previous discussion about Can we please move back to the main topic?
Fraser, I think we should. I think that this is our lost cause.
Congratulations.
He nods,
I
feeling
think we found
relieved
our
to
rank.
acknowledge the change of topic. Of course, happy to
One
switch back to
before
the main
change.
topic.
Let's the one before
We're talking
change.
about Lucky, Lockie, and Philip,
Okay, so
right?
I'm gonna press this button now. That wasn't the highest level.
He furrows his brow,
You try the
not
highest then.
fully understanding what you mean.
No, but it's
I'm
just really
sorry, I'm not sure I followed. What do you mean by my addition to everyone who's just like... Can you explain it to me?
Let me in
I know
here.
what you're asking specifically. Can you clarify which part of what I said you're asking?
Hamish! Hamish!
He takes a moment to gather his thoughts before
So,
responding. When you
our
said
level,
that's your
Fraser.
addition to everyone who's just like,
This is our
I was
highest level.
confused, and I wasn't sure what you're referring to.
Guys, this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.